Okay, and this is a webcam comparison test between the Logitech C922 and the Logitech C930e. Right now we have the room light off. This is all auto settings, 1080p by 30 frames per second, although this is rendering out in a different setting in OBS. But the cameras themselves, resolution set, are 1080p by 30 frames per second. This is what the quality looks like on both. The thing is, I prefer the wider angle of the C930e, but I prefer the look of the 922. I think the colors look a bit more natural, and I usually color correct the C922 in post. Well, not in post, but in OBS. I use OBS color correction normally with this, but I think the C922 has a better look. The C930e has too much of a contrasty look compared to the C922. And I'll go ahead and turn on the room light to make it more of a fair comparison here. Okay, the room light is on now. This is the webcams with the room light on. With the room light on, the C930 is starting to look a bit better, but it still looks contrasty compared to the 922, in my opinion. I believe the C930 has the same color science as the regular C920, where the 922 got the upgraded color science. I'm also pretty sure the 922 is newer. Don't quote me on that, though. They might have came out around the same time. But I don't know. All I know is, personally, I think the C922 looks better. If you need the wider angle, the C930e would be your choice. And while I do prefer the wider angle, I prefer the contrasty look, well, the colors of the C922, because the 930e has too much of a contrasty look. I'll go ahead and use the mics on both real quick just to compare audio as well. Just because. This is the microphone on the Logitech C930e. This is what it sounds like using the webcam's mic on the C930e. And this is the microphone on the Logitech C922. If you were to use this as your mic, this is what the mic on the C922 sounds like. We'll go back to my regular microphone now. Back to my USB microphone here. I'm going to probably stick with the C922 as my main webcam and have the C930 as my B cam. But yeah, so that's your comparison. Thank you for watching.